Hey all, I'm Insetic, and with me is Blank Tester,
Hey kids, how's it going?
Matt Rocks 101,
Hey, I'm still Matt.
and Turo.
Hello.
And welcome to Skate Story. This is a 2025 game published by Devolver Digital, made entirely by one man, Sam Eng. And in a world where so many games are like live service, always online, buy the season pass so you'll get FOMO kind of stuff, or like where the indie market is full of, planet-killing AI-generated slop, Skate Story stands out as a unique creative experience. Again, like I said, developed entirely by one guy, so everything in it, from the plot to the audio and visuals, is this abstract, dreamy, but sometimes dark combo that you really won't get from anywhere else. And the gameplay, the skating, is pretty good as well. So, let's get started with a new journey. Literally you, Matt?
Yeah, that was literally me. I was that demon, hungry and tired, and I'm gonna eat this fucking moon if it kills me.
I'll be real, I think a lot of this game is extremely relatable in that way. And I think it's on purpose. This game has a lot of metaphorical meaning to me. And I thought it's a tremendous achievement.
Oh my god, so this is literally me. We are this demon.
You are.
Yeah, obviously, you won't, watching it through us, you won't get the same experience as, playing it yourself, especially with this being, like, a narrative sort of driven game. So definitely go, buy it yourself if this looks interesting. It's, I believe, what, like $30? But, not even, like, a full super price.
That's me. I'm gonna eat every moon, yeah?
For Return to the Living, I will eat every moon. Skate change to soul.
Yep, that's me.
I shall be born from glass.
Yeah, that's definitely me.
God damn.
It's really relatable.
Uh-huh. And here we are. The skateboard.
Nice scarf.
Ooh.
Yeah, the scarf is beautiful. The skater
Yeah,
is
you are a
beautiful.
demon made of glass and pain, except for the scarf and those sick vans.
That could be a glass scarf, too. Oh, no, it's not glass.
I guess
well,
so.
it's kind of.
It's actually a contract.
Oh, is it?
Wrap-
It is, isn't it?
Tied around
Yeah,
your neck.
yeah, the contract
is.
wow.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's another crazy metaphor I didn't even think of. So yeah, it's a story about a demon faced with an impossible task, to eat the moon. It's a metaphorical story about, like, the act of skateboarding itself, trying and failing, the struggles of falling down over and over again, but getting back up, and the bemusement or judgment from others for the act of skating itself. You see, you can't skate here, da-da-da. But also skateboarding as a means of expression, like a freedom of soul, if you will. And there's a lot of great interviews out there with the developer, where you can get kind of the history behind, how he came up with all this stuff for the game. I'd say obviously check those out.
Interesting.
Urethane wheels. Oh shit!
I need to see the controls for this. I've always wondered how this game played.
Yeah, you'll see like the tricking system, like, you know, the controls are, you know, face button stuff, and then the tricking system is kind of a mix of Skate and Thrasher, Skate and Destroy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's kind of a digital version of, you know, Skate's controls, where like your bumpers are going to be your back foot and your triggers are your front foot, and inputting combinations of those is how you do, you know, your basic tricks.
Oh, I don't know if I like that feeling. That kind of made me dizzy.
No, you'll definitely
I
get
think
it.
there is an accessibility option to reduce the amount of rotation and like falling from that.
That might be good for me.
But yeah, that is
really dizzy.
That is a fair point.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant you didn't like the idea of the trick system.
No. I said just the bail. I didn't like that.
The bailing.
Okay, let me...
Yeah.
Not that I'm not
the
that
white
I'm
eyes watch
gonna
to see you go
discount
fast,
the entire game based off of that.
or do a big old trick, or.
Oh, I like how it says how fast you're going down there at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really minimalist HUD, but
Even though tricks equals boost and boost equals speed, you're not doing any tricks yet. You have so much speed.
Yeah, this reminds me of like the downhill parts of Skate 1. The speed, I love this stuff.
By the way, for those wondering, the music in this game was done by Blood Cultures, which is a band who I just bought the 3rd pressing of their vinyl for this game.
yeah, entirely by Blood Cultures and another New York City-based artist, John Fio, as well.
Matt, did I ever tell you that... And Connor, you may remember this, actually. In 4th grade, do you remember I got in trouble for convincing some of our classmates that spaghetti was a compound word?
It is.
I don't remember this, no.
You know, Mr. Mills got mad at me because I convinced several students that spaghetti was a compound word between spag and heady.
Yeah, you did tell me this. I remember this.
Well, I told you that it was a compound
now,
word.
yeah.
And I agreed with you.
I did in fact get in trouble for claiming that because I guess I was just very believable.
No, yeah, when you commit to a lie, you can convey
But I was
really
in
well.
4th grade. I was just some dumb child. I mean, what do I know?
Yeah, but you believed.
You're right. I believed.
You believed.
Yeah. The problem was that I believed it,
this
too.
is kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah, what you see when you prep any trick, you know, for an ollie or so, is you'll see kind of the rotating oval or such at the bottom of the screen where there will be kind of a sweet spot, that green part where you'll get more air than, you know, if you pop at the rest of it. But the faster you go, the more lenient it is. Like you saw when I was at a dead stop, it took a while to go around the thing. But like, again, this game wants you to be actually moving. And so like, it matters less, you know, when you're going at speed in actually getting the ollie you want.
I have 2 questions. Did you say green spot?
It's like a little white spot.
Okay, it looks white to me. And then the other thing you said, did you say it's more lenient when you go fast?
Yes,
I considered it less lenient when you go fast because it's moving
I feel
around
like
the circle
at a certain
faster.
speed, it just kind of locks to the sweet spot section. You'll maybe see
Really?
that. I feel that.
I felt it was like above a certain speed, it's so fast that I can't even do anything.
It moves
You know,
faster, but it also, the sweet spot is bigger.
I think that's actually based on what trick you're doing.
Yeah, it looks like it's the same when I'm looking at the sweet spot.
Also,
It looks
jumping
the same.
over those
Okay,
things.
to me, it felt like I was...
I'm not trying to
faster I was
disagree with
going,
you. I'm just
the
trying to
less I
like
needed
get a
to
sense
care.
of what you meant. Because you know, it does move faster when you're moving faster, and when you're moving slower, it can be harder to hit the.
Now, whenever you hold down the button, does it start at the same place every time?
Yes, I believe so.
Interesting.
Let's see.
I don't know. I'm not paying attention to that when
Yeah,
playing.
no, let's look at it. Okay, it looked like it started near the top that time.
It definitely has like a momentum to it. It looks like it's.
I'm sorry, this is genuinely more than I cared about having this mechanic while playing.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Like,
I really loved the way that when you start doing tricks,
look
we'll see this. The shape of the circle changes, and it's you have to learn the timing of each trick in that way. Oh yeah, and you can get off your board. Please suffer silently and weep without us hearing, for this is the lowest of hells. Honor the darker depths and practice at most something.
Gratitude.
Yeah,
So much gratitude, it said.
yeah, I really do like the environment of this game, and like, it's kind of depiction of hell. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's not like the standard depiction of, flames and everything on fire. It's more of, as you talk to the characters, it's more of like a mental and emotional hell. You'll talk to people and they're dealing, well, you'll talk to characters, not people, but they're dealing with like regret, not being able to do what they really want to do, like kind of being trapped in being here.
And sometimes being trapped doing the thing that they did in life that put them here.
Interesting.
The devil's crest
way ahead.
And I'll mention, just because the game's narrative is based around this idea of falling down over and over, struggling to achieve an impossible goal, does not mean the gameplay itself is like that at all. Like Skate Story is a really forgiving game in terms of its actual mechanics.
Yeah.
Like, you saw, yeah, sure, if you don't time it right, you don't get as much air, but like when you're inputting a trick and you go for an ollie, even if you don't get a perfect one, you'll do the trick. Keep going every time, no issue. Like, you'll only crash if you crash straight into something where you're going to bail anyway.
Yeah.
The game does get a bit harder right at the very end, but no, the actual gameplay is really easy to pick up and get in the flow of, like, even for someone who doesn't normally play this type of game.
Yeah, I don't normally play extreme sports games, and I played through the whole game and I loved it.
This is really cool looking.
But yeah, so you see, like, you always need to use B as your ollie, but then you input, with the bumpers and triggers, kind of your back foot versus your front foot.
Oh, you know what? That is green.
Yeah, and then, basically in the direction of how you're going to interact with the board.
It looks white to me, but now it does look green.
When I played the game, it looked white to me, but I guess maybe they updated it to make it green or something. I don't know. I also like that they show the diagram of what the board does, like, on screen. Like, if you were learning to do it in real life, you could look at this little video of it and go like, oh, I see.
Yeah, but it's... yeah, definitely intuitive to me. Like, I love in these games where you can kind of map out, again, the button inputs to what you're physically doing. And so, like, yeah, if you're riding, right foot forward, goofy stance, kind of if you flick your foot to the right and have the board flip to the right, that's a kickflip, So right trigger is perfect for being a kickflip.
Right.
Gee, yeah, that does make sense.
And you can even see, I think, where you release the ollie is supposed to be where you're putting pressure on the board.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, super cool cinematic. We chopped the moon.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, let's eat this thing.
Let's eat this thing.
I love these philosophers.
Dude, this is great. This game rules.
Yeah. So they ask you to get think pieces. And what I love about the philosophers is that they're like, they do what I do so much of the time when I'm like wasting time, which is navel gazing, right? Just like sitting there and thinking about big ideas and wasting my time. And it's like, this is nothing. This is absolutely, this is nothing. You kissed the moon, dude.
Quite illegal.
Yeah, we kissed the moon, so we got a moon vision in our body.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Rabby is a pretty cool dude.
Yeah,
Thinking
Rabby is
forever.
great.
The meaning of carrots.
Carrots! Stupid evaluation.
Yeah.
I was rewatching some of my Riders Republic, like Let's Play videos from 2 years ago, and Turo, you actually used the word think piece in one of the ones I watched. And that's just a crazy coincidence.
He watched that video and added it to the game.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
That's what happened.
I am responsible for this game's plot.
Stranger things have happened.
Have they?
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I guess
Definitely,
the show is
I think
done,
5
so I
seasons
guess
of it happened.
Stranger Things happened past tense. That is
Yeah,
true.
they have happened in the past.
Yeah.
They will happen in the future.
Yeah,
Ponder
they
my
made a
ponder
spin-off
my
TV
7
show.
think pieces.
Ponder my think pieces. To lay here and
That's
just
melt
into
philosopher
the
man.
asphalt. And look at this guy. He's got a hat on. He's like,
Yeah.
this think piece on my head's top fills my throat with nary a drop. Parched is my soul. I'm about to flop. Thirsty without a
Yeah,
second
why does he
thought.
rhyme?
You'd like to think with this piece? Trade upon me some bile tea.
Ew. I don't want that.
Oh, you might once you see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, the game is made up of like hub areas where you'll have various challenges to advance the story, and meet various like sometimes one-off, sometimes recurring kind of characters. Separated by those sort of one-way transitional areas. I don't want to say gauntlet because again they're not like hard, but you do have to deal with more like spikes and obstacles and such. That are, and those are mostly part of the narrative, too, so...
I see.
Yeah, just a really interesting kind of structure. But I am also gonna, ride around and do a bunch of the stuff you can find in each hub area. I don't think I'll be able to do everything, but various stuff like, hey, finding a secret board deck, or such.
I love this, like, ambiance, this music.
Yeah, I mean, just, again, like, the environment, the music,
So
like I said,
was
like,
this
moody,
music done
dark,
by...
dreamy, yeah.
Do you know if this music was the stuff done by Blood Cultures or the other guy?
I think like the hub stuff is John Fio, because
John Fio,
like
okay.
this just doesn't sound like Blood Cultures.
Yeah, no, this doesn't sound like Blood Cultures.
But yeah, Moon Vision is basically, waypoints. Like if you ever forget where to go, use Moon
Happy
Vision
Cube.
and that'll show you the next direction.
Yeah, dude,
You know
I'm
what,
a Happy
that's-
Cube on this shit, yeah.
This is so fair. You know what? Worst part?
Oh my god, dude, this is so me.
That is so you,
Dude, yeah, there's a smile on my face, but a demon inside.
All it did was create these gassy manholes around me.
Oh, so true. That's how I feel when I read a think piece.
Yeah, gassy manhole was my nickname in high school.
I'm sure it
Bad
was.
nickname.
Mine was, what was it, like Ham Closet?
Ham Closet. Yeah, you were Ham Closet.
Yeah. We were Gassy Manhole and Ham Closet.
NASCAR Heat 5, good game.
Nobody liked us.
No. No one.
It wasn't so much a nickname as a thing that they shouted while they threw eggs at my house.
Oh, they only threw them at your house? They threw them at me.
Okay, well, yeah, I was inside. I figured that they were not coming to make omelets. So I booked it like a librarian inside.
Yeah.
Wow. You absorb the souls. Oh, is this like Dark Souls? What the fuck?
Yeah. We're gonna meet a guy and he'll be like, give me that thing, your dark soul.
We're gonna meet him and he'll be like,
tell me your skate story.
He'll be like, Moon, I'm sorry.
Somebody should make a Souls-like, called something else, but then the mechanic that's basically like restoring your humanity is called getting your soul darkened.
Oh my god.
Reflect!
John Dark Soul.
Wonderful wondering.
Think to ponder. Oh, a place to
To
think,
think, to ponder, to dream no more.
Philosophize. Oh shit, this has vert?
Not really.
Oh, I was gonna say, if this has vert before, what was that game? I don't remember.
No, this is actually purely street skating. Like, there's not even grabs.
Oh.
It's just like, foot motions, your flips, your shove-its.
I was gonna say,
and combinations.
I like this game's speed, and I feel like that's what's missing from pretty much all the other. Like, I mean, this is not comparable, but all the other skate sim games, they don't really have a good sense of speed in them, like the original Skate series did. They don't have that like rushing wind, and this game has that sense of speed.
It's not just about like how fast your character can move. It's also about the game feel.
Yeah.
And like even when your character's not moving super duper fast, the sound of the wheels rolling is very visceral. The sound of the wind in your ears, it's very... I mean, this game is so good with headphones on.
Yeah.
I imagine if there was a way to do like a VR version, like with maybe a big screen in VR, that would be probably a very trippy experience.
Yeah.
Let me mention a couple things. So, we were talking about speed, and just like in the skate games, the trick system is heavily kind of focused on your speed. Like, a basic ollie, if you're moving at a good pace, is more points than, a stationary 360 flip.
Right.
Speed, or being at a speed, and then stuff like jumping down some steps, like going off a kicker, using the environment, all that really adds up compared to what buttons you press before jumping.
Right.
And you also, even though it's, teaching you new tricks here, you have access to all of your mechanics from the start of the game. Like, you don't need to actually unlock the ability to do anything, but I will be playing this sort of like it's a first playthrough where I won't be using more mechanics until the game, properly introduces them.
Right.
Okay. Will you be experimenting with, like, the tricks, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old unwashed books?
Welcome, my constituent.
It's the gift shop.
Trade me with grams of soul.
Yeah, what you saw from like the manholes tutorial is, doing things like seeing those manholes and jumping over them, gets you little bits of soul, which is, the currency in this game. So like, things you can do in the hub world or so to raise your, money,
that an Arizona
basically.
Sweet tea?
No, it's bile tea.
That's an Arizona sweet tea.
Yeah, I mean...
It's bile.
That's an Arizona sweet tea.
It's 99 cents. I don't think even Arizona tea in the real world could still say that.
Yes, they are. They're 99
Are they
cents where I
still?
live.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I drink them like every other day.
I thought they'd have gotten hit by inflation just like everything else.
Oh,
Nope.
man.
They're 99 cents
I will
still.
say, I think it's really fun that although
That's a green tea.
You earn soul in whole numbers, everything has like 99 cents.
Yeah.
I know. I noticed that.
So you end up with this fractional number of floating soul.
Yeah.
This is very accurate.
So yeah, the gift shop is where you can buy different decks.
This is what it's like when Fern Gully talks to people. Think softly, my friend. I said nothing.
I love this idea that stepping into the gift shop is specific to each person that steps in.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, only we can see that it's basically a skate shop.
Yeah. The next person who comes in, they can sell bits of their soul for whatever they want.
Oh shit! So I could find like rare hockey cards in here. Awesome.
Yeah. I would walk in and I would find
Yeah, I
what
would
are
find
your
that
deepest
too.
desires?
What do you want in life, Bob?
I shouldn't have started that sentence.
What material things do you desire in life?
Yeah, because I was like, what do I
I
want in
just
life?
find my little
Happiness.
wife there.
You
She's
need
just
need
the
material
best.
things because that's
Would
all
you
the skate
buy
shop
your
is selling
wife
you.
a
You know what?
gift
You
shop?
know what it is? I would trade 1,000,000 souls to get my childhood dog Sammy back, and I would trade a 1,000,000,000 souls to get my most recent dog Molly back. And yet, they would be some hellish facsimile, and I would be wasting my time, and I would still probably do it.
Yeah, but what else would you have to do in hell?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not skating. I'm not
you're here to
skating.
And
suffer.
that's why I would buy a 1-of-1 Brock Besser patch auto.
Okay.
I wouldn't buy that.
Well, speak for
No
yourself.
skateboarding.
I am speaking for myself.
Wow, look at this free thinker over here.
Oh my gosh.
I think this game is really getting to him.
Yeah.
We are all
Now he's
British on this
You're
blessed day.
philosophizing.
Now you're
Yeah, he is in his own
philosophizing.
Lyceum of Life.
Yeah.
Lyceum of Life would be a sick band name.
What about a mycelium of life instead?
Dad,
How
you
about
should
that?
start a YouTube channel called Mattology, where you just talk your own shit. You have no filter.
Yeah, I
No
should do
one's
that.
ever seen that before.
I should.
Yeah.
Dude. I'll get.
A
I'll be
no
like a
filter white
podcaster.
guy on YouTube?
Yeah, I'll
Say
get some
it,
guests
bro.
on. I'll get Fuck, I'm not up to date on podcast. Bros.
Yeah, I
I
don't know
wonder who
either.
you would bring as a guest on your podcast, Matt.
I would get. I'd get Insetic 47 on my podcast.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
He is pretty. Yeah, I like.
He's pretty
listening to the
famous. I hear he's
opinions
hitting
of
the
Insetic
podcast
47.
circuit pretty well these days.
I mean, in Sedek 47, he has like 10,000 subscribers.
Wow,
he
does
has,
he really?
He has his own Discord where you can hang out and see me, in Sedek post random shit in the scum zone like 5 times a day.
Yeah, I would get. You know what I would do? Unironically, okay, here's what I would do if I had my own podcast. I would get Connor on. I get Insetic 47 on, and we would go over the best scum posts. And like it would be like, you know, like how they interview like the artists about their lyrics, like the true meaning. We would go over,
Yeah.
and it would be like very like I almost said PBS style. You know what I mean? It'd be very like professional.
I actually really like that. I've been thinking about starting a podcast for no reason at all. And then maybe I'll have you on as a guest, Matt, and you'll bring Connor on as a guest's guest.
By the way,
Yeah,
2
exactly,
tricks ago,
yeah.
you did a trick that was worth
My guests
1,047
will all
points.
have to bring a guest.
I needed to get. I started to talk over you about that, but I felt like that was important enough to mention.
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
A few tricks ago, you did a trick that was worth 1,047 points.
Yes. There is a trick that does at normal speed it does 1,470 points.
So I would have Insetic 47 on my podcast, and I'd be like, so you wrote this beautiful phrase, where there's a road, that's where we go. Like, can you explain the deep meaning behind this?
And pretty much all of
That's
them
one
would-
of your tops? Never mind. I don't think I
Well,
want you as a guest on my podcast.
Yeah, I mean, this has to be like a weekly podcast, so...
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my god, no, this is not a regular segment. I'm gonna bring you on once, so you better bring the best one.
But he's gonna be on we're gonna be on your podcast once, and then he's gonna be on my podcast on a weekly segment.
Okay,
And that's
but you
gonna be the
can't
one that
use
gets
up
more
all the
views.
good ones on your podcast.
Where he comes on and he gives me the deep meaning behind, I'm the kind of guy who is swinging my sword at you while you swing at me and hit me first, and then I stagger and just you hit me again for a free kill.
Real quick. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull a classic Insetic and be like, I need to talk about the game for a
Please
second.
talk about the game.
Yeah, like the hardest thing in this game is seeing what's in front of you when you're really going at speed and those, you know, with kind of the camera. Because once again, it does, you know, just like the Skate series did, you know, the cameraman in real life isn't having to ride the board and line up the trick and all of that.
Yeah.
But you can adjust, like you just saw, how far back the camera is from the skater in the options. But yeah, looking up other gameplay, many people do pull the camera further back from the default.
Shame.
I get that it's, you know, a stylistical thing, but it's also like,
Yeah,
I'm
it
also
is
just really
possible to
bad
go
at,
back-
at
pull
seeing what's
further
in front
back.
of me, you know.
I understand how. I actually really enjoyed how difficult it was. Really close. I think if I had played it further back, I think it would probably still be a very good game.
Yeah, no, Bob, I'm actually really interested. I kind of mentioned this earlier, and you mentioned you actually played this game before me. Like,
yes.
You played it basically when it came out, and then I just didn't want to play video games for forever, so I put it off and off. But, like, yeah, what was your experience with this?
There were less options. I don't remember exactly. Now, I don't want to make it seem like the game was released unfinished. It was released fully finished. But I think there were some more accessibility options added, and a few camera options added to make, like, the fisheye lens... No, I think the fisheye lens was an adjustable thing even then. But I know I did see some camera options, and I did make the camera a little bit closer to my skateboard. Because...
I was thinking more like your experience, like, playing the game, not necessarily just with the camera options.
But with my experience playing it with closer to the skateboard, lower to the ground, I really liked it. It felt very visceral and personal. And I guess I was just in the right headspace to play the game, because this game was easily one of my favorite games of the year, possibly my favorite game of the year. Because I don't know, I just really loved it. It's the philosophizing in me tickled me, and then the gameplay was extremely good. It was just an incredible thing. 69 Soul. I think that sums it up.
It's the Disco Elysium of skating.
It's the Disco Elysium Dark Souls of
Skating Souls.
Skating
Elysium
indie games.
It's the video game of video games.
Yes.
Oh, this
it's your
guy's just
favorite
lame.
video game's favorite video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sleep on this bed of flames, watching the Eternal
Watching
Centipede.
the Eternal Centipede, yeah.
I thought it was the Eternal Worm.
No,
No,
the
this
Eternal
is his brother.
Snail.
Or I
he's
guess second cousin.
This is his brother. Have a great life. My favorite band.
Fling yourself.
Also, I like how it was just like on a cross.
Yeah, a cross of
Very
the red
subtle.
spikes.
So another thing, you've been collecting stickers, here and there.
Yes. I'll actually go back into the gift shop a second time and kind of show off what you can actually do in there.
I ponder. It's
But yeah,
ponderful.
doing this actually gives you a secret achievement. So,
Oh,
talking to this guy and then jumping in front of him.
really? It's secret?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
There's a few secret achievements that I have obviously looked up other people telling you how to do.
Oh,
but
I
I will
see.
be, like, doing those again as part of exploring the environment.
yeah.
and
I was
such.
I just explored everything. I tried to talk to everybody, so I probably got a couple secret achievements like that.
What you consider secrets, Bob considers.
Perhaps the
normal
almighty
game
dingo
mechanics.
has eaten your child.
Yeah.
Would you not be so mad?
The eternal
the
question
eternal
of
question
edibility.
of
Food for
Edibility.
thought about food we think.
Damn.
I hate that guy. Fuck that guy.
Why do you hate that guy?
The food
He's
for
making
thought
you
about
think, dude.
the food we eat.
Think.
Food for thought about the food we think. The moon isn't made of cheese, nor is it a pizza pie.
Turo, I'm worried for you. I feel like you're gravitating towards we should kill that guy pretty often recently.
Recently, that has been the solution you've offered multiple times, quite recently. And I gotta say, in some cases, can we try a little harder?
Yeah, I think we should kill that guy.
But in other cases, I think maybe can we try a little harder to like keep cooling? Like
Should I
that guy,
read-
the
should I just
philosopher
re-
guy, I don't think he needed to die. He's already in hell.
Should I
Yeah.
read through the scum zone? And
No, not on camera right now.
yeah.
But again, in every gift shop, there's usually like one set of wheels, one new truck, and several new boards. Which again, as you saw, it'll say who designed them, and most of them were done by Sam Eng as well. But there are some guest designers.
And they have the artist down there in the bottom left corner.
Ghost
Right,
sludge.
Also, there's a philosopher's face in the mirror behind you,
Yes.
watching, observing. You can adjust the tightness on the wheels. Did you adjust the tightness on this playthrough?
Yes, you see, I'm leaving it at -3, so it's a little like looser sliding. But yeah, the stickers that you get, you can put on your board, and you see that my board is getting roughed up, actually. Like, if you stay with the same board for a while, it will get more and more roughed up, and, I mean, there's
Scratches.
a million stages. It's not like you can very obviously tell, where you are,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how
I see
dynamic
Philosopher.
the scratching is, but the stickers will get scratched off in little bits, and so you can put a ton of stickers all over a board, and then scratch them pretty much all off, and then put more stickers on, and it's a very nice. It gives you a good loop for customization. That's one thing I find a lot of games that put customization as the sort of end goal thing. It doesn't really work for me after a certain point because the customization, it's like, oh, I unlocked my favorite blue, so now I don't need to play the game anymore because all I can do is collect more colors, you know? And instead, this is given a nice loop to it where you're going to want to continue to unlock stuff like stickers that you can put on your board all the way to the end of the game. And the gameplay itself is just really good. So it's given multiple loops on top of each other.
Right.
And the game is just beautiful.
It is a very pretty game.
Obviously, what, really stands out about this is, the art direction and all of that. But again, the gameplay is solid, fun,
Really, really good.
Yeah.
We shall figure it out.
We shall figure it out. Observation. This is the evaluation, so.
Yeah, the evaluation.
All right,
we shall face each
Face
other
each
in
other in
judgment.
judgment.
This is a rhetorium
Oh.
for rhetoric.
We went from the Lyceum to the Rhetorium.
Languishing.
I like this philosopher guy. He runs this layer of hell, and he's supposed to stop us because, eating the moon is not going to be a good thing. But he gives us a genuine fair shot. He's like, if you can convince me, I'll let you through.
See, that's how you know he's truly, truly only interested in philosophizing. Because it's the principle of it isn't important to him. Eating the moon, not a goal, that doesn't matter to him. What matters to him is the truth. And the truth is, can you skate?
Yeah.
Does your skating matter? And that is the thing he needs. Right? He's just here to think. Thinking itself is the food for him. He truly believes you should lay down on the asphalt and melt into it.
Yeah, he buys his own bullshit. He's the best.
He buys his own bullshit.
He's the best kind of this type of bro. You know what I mean? This type of
He really is
the one that
offering
buys his own
food
bullshit.
for thought.
Yeah.
Indeed.
He fell into the mirror.
Second question.
Second question.
If a skater does a trick and nobody's around to see it, does it make a sound?
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew,
The answer to that
pew.
is yes. It made a sound whether anyone was there to see it or not.
Yes, seeing it has nothing to do with hearing
The
it.
sound.
There's this one tweet I remember that stays in my head where it's like, it's one of those where it's like, Socrates, like he's talking or something, and it's like, I know that I know nothing, therefore I know more than you. And then Socrates' friend Daryl, yeah, fuck him up, Socrates.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get his ass!
Single tricks, interesting, but not enough. Show me more tricks.
Hey.
Show me a combo.
Oh damn.
Oh,
So yeah, you
goodness.
might have seen, when I do tricks before the bar runs out, it, starts multiplying up, and it's not actually multiplying, but it's showing you how many
Right.
tricks
I was
are in your
gonna
Look at
combo.
that.
real quick, look at this. We're seeing his eyes reflected on the screen.
Yeah, he's watching us.
Oh.
That was
Those
him
were
watching.
his eyes reflected in a screen recording.
Yeah, that's because that's how he sees us.
Yeah, that was
Because
sick.
he sees the trick meter.
Did you guys know that combo is short for combination?
Yeah.
No way.
Whoa.
Is
Did you know
is
that
the
info is
philosophy?
short for Infonation?
I thought it was short for combinatics, the science
Combinatics.
of combining things together. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought Crumble
the
was short
science
for
of
Crumbleevable.
combinations.
Yeah.
Combinatics, the science of combinations.
Now what I'm thinking of is what was the quack scientist that Ferngully met in the most
Masaru Emoto?
Yeah.
Yeah. With his
Water
water
memory.
Yeah.
And then he drank the water made of pure oxygen, and it was... What did it teach him?
It taught him what to do in real time at that moment.
To go left or right, right?
Yeah.
No, that was to put the book back on the bookshelf in a book-sized hole next to other books.
On a shelf, yeah.
That hit
On a
he
shelf.
saw fall earlier.
Yeah.
Because it hit him and knocked him out.
Well,
Oh, well,
the
he's
philosopher is
starting to see.
starting to see.
Quest so cosmic, so impossible, so divine. Final round of
3.
questions.
Is the freedom in the challenge itself?
Damn.
I think the freedom...
I don't know, that's why I'm not a philosopher.
The freedom is that
How can skateboarding shake the cosmos if it can't even shake me?
Dang.
That's so true. You
Stop
got
to
killer
end your
music so
combo
much.
and deal damage.
And so, yeah, you can trick, you'll build up points, but what is that all worth if you don't do anything with it? So, to use that, especially in these boss battles, against health bars, you need to stomp your combo. And that just means hit X in the air before you hit the ground when you want to cash it in, basically.
I see. So the bigger the combo you get, and when you stomp, you do more damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The philosopher was shook.
Shook. Yeah, this game does a really good job at, diegetically teaching you basically all the mechanics in, a
Right.
good amount of time. Again, not locking anything out to you.
Right.
He
Like,
was
part of it
spooked for
also
the
is
rest
that
of his
even
days.
if the game doesn't teach you, it gives you enough room to let you learn some things on your own.
Yeah, and this was actually a game where, I would play a bit of it, I'd play a couple chapters and then stop for the day, and actually kind of think about it later and lab out, hey,
can
what if
I
I
do
tried
that?
this next time?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Come on.
Nice.
Die.
How
gotta eat the moon.
beautiful, a divine quest. Yeah,
You've done it.
He
You
sees
convinced
now. He sees, we convinced him.
He sees
I
the
thought
light.
you were going to kill the philosopher in this situation, but because of his
No.
health bar, but... No, I guess
No, the
his
health bar
eyes
was
are
just
full.
was just his sight.
Yeah,
Was just
The
his
moon looked
seeing.
delicious.
it does look delicious.
Does that moon look delicious, Matt?
I'm about to take a bite. Oh.
And then at the end of every chapter, you get kind of this summary poem, which is pretty cool.
I think maybe I'll do like a reading of all the poem together. We can put that out as a bonus video.
Do they have the Almond Joy poem in here?
Here, I'll do my reading right now of that while this is on screen.
Okay.
No joy in almond joy. Just leaves. Almonds. For this world.
Thank you. To continue.
7 moons gleam. Yeah.
Jokes aside, this game is amazing. You should absolutely go play it.
I will say this has piqued my interest in maybe playing the game myself.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Skate Story by Sam Eng.
Thank you.
Oh, look,
Sam
the
Eng.
sticker's on there.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. So every chapter will be its own video, so I mean, I'm really excited for this. It's obviously a great package, and so I hope you are enjoying and join us along for the ride. See you next time.